Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to our math lesson, our last math lesson of first grade. Oh, yeah, yeah. All right. So, boys and girls, today we are going to review place value, and then we are going to get to color the number. All right. So we are going to have something that looks like a flash shield, right? Is that the flash symbol? I'm not sure. Well, we'll see at the end. All right, boys and girls. So don't forget that when you see something that looks like a tower or a stick, when you see these, that means 110, right? This is equal to 110. Now, on the other hand, boys and girls, when you see, maybe you can put it over here. When you see only one cube, that's equal to 1. Did I try to make a letter I? No. All right, so that's equal to 1. 1, 1. So the single cubes are the ones. I know we learned these kind of at the end of December, right? So you might not remember a lot about these, but I wanted to review these with you. So when we see the tower, that means 110. The first place is the tens place, and the second place is the ones place. So this is one single cube is 1, 1, and one tower equals to 110. Here we go. So let's see. Don't forget that you have the tens and you have the ones. So let's see how many tens are here. We have 1, 2, 3 tens. So we say 3 tens. Well, I'm not going to write the tens yet because look, watch these. All right, so let's check the ones. The ones we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But whenever you have 10 single cubes, that makes 110. And we count it as another 10. So we say 1, 2, 3, 4 tens. So we have 4 tens. And then we have, how many ones do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 ones. So our number here is 47. Now, what color do we use for 47? 47 is between 40 and 49. So we use yellow to color it. All right, so here we go. We're going to use yellow to color this part. All right, let's go ahead and do our next one. Our next one, these are really tiny. I'm sorry, I didn't know that these were so small. So let's count the tens first. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3 tens, but careful, because look, you have a bunch of single cubes. Once you have 10 single cubes, you have another 10. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So here you have one more 10. So how many tens do we have in all? We have 1, 2, 3, and 4 tens. 4 tens. And how many ones do we have? 2 ones. Right, so it's 42 is between 40 and 49. This one is going to be yellow as well. Soon we see what we have here. All right, so here we go. Let's put the line for the tens. The tens is the first number, and then the ones is the second digit in the 2-digit number. All right, let's count the towers. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4. And then how many ones? 1, 2, and 3. 43 is between 40 and 49. So we color it yellow. So here's another yellow space. So don't forget, this is gonna be yellow. This is going to be blue. Is this blue or purple? I'm not sure completely. Yeah, it looks like blue to me. And then the one in the middle, it's going to be red. All right. So let's go ahead and do the next one. The next one on the top. All right. So let's see. How many tens do we have? We have 1, 2, and 3 tens. But there's a bunch of single cubes over here. So we say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Here you have another 10. So you say 1, 2, 3, and 4 tens again. And then how many ones? 1. What is your number? 41. 41 falls between 40 and 49. This one is going to be yellow as well. All right, so that one is yellow too. Here we go. Let's go to the next one over here, to the one over here on the side. So we're gonna draw the lines for the 10s and the 1s. And here we go. We say 1, 2, 3, 4 10s. We have 4 10s. How many ones do we have? One single one. So it's 41. It's still yellow because 41 falls between 40 and 49 is yellow. Probably all the ones in the border are going to be yellow. Alright, so here we go. Let's go to the next one over here. Let's see how many 10s and how many ones we have. Let's count the 10s first. Well, there are actually no ones, so 0 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. We said 4 10s and 0 ones. What is our number? 40. We color yellow because it falls between 40 and 49. So we're gonna color yellow. This is really tricky for me because in order to color, I also need to hold the paper. And I'm also holding the camera. Alright, here we go then. You can see that probably all this is gonna be yellow. Alright, let's do these ciphers and then we'll move around like this. Alright, so let's do the 10s and the 1s. How many 10s? We have 1, 2, 3 10s, but a bunch of 1s. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So here you have another 10. How many 10s do you have then? You have 1, 2, 3, and 4 10s. Because when you have 10 cubes, you have 1 10. And let's see how many ones. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So your number is going to be 44. And it's also going to be in yellow. So we go ahead and we color this one over here yellow. Alright, so let's do this one now. We're going to do the 10s and the 1s once again. We're going to count the 10s. We have 1, 2, 3 10s. But careful with these because once you have 10 cubes, you have 1 10. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here you have another 10. And then you have 1, 2, 3, 4 10s. And how many ones? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ones. So your number is 45. It goes in yellow because it is between 40 and 49. At the end, boys and girls, you're going to see how pretty this is going to be. It's going to look very, very nice. Alright, so here we go. We're going to go to, oh, and I don't have a lot of space here. That's a problem. Alright, so let's see. Let's count the 10s. We have 1, 2, 3 10s and a bunch of 1s. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there you go. Here you have another 10. So here we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 10s. How many ones do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So our number is 48. 48, boys and girls, has 4 10s and 8 1s. Ooh, and my yellow crayon just broke. Well, I have to now, right? I hope David doesn't get mad at me because these are his crayons, not mine. Alright, so I want you to look at what we have so far. We've done a bunch of them already. I want you to look at it. They are really, really tiny, right? So we're gonna go from the outside and then to the second over here to this ring that you see here, and then to the inner part, and then to the lining. Alright, so let's do this one now. Here we're gonna put the 10s and here the 1s. Let's see, how many 10s do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, and 4 10s. Here we have 4 10s. And how many 1s? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. My number is 49. It goes in yellow again. So all this outer part, it's going to be yellow. And I know I kind of colored that part a little bit of yellow in there. See that it's really hard to hold the paper in color and hold the camera and do everything at the same time. Alright, boys and girls, let's take a look at the next one. We only have 2 for the outer part. We only have 2 left. So we're going to put the 10s and we're going to put the 1s. Ready? We're going to count the 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that means that we have 4 10s. It's going to be yellow. And then the 1s are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. My number is 47. David, do you mind helping me color this part yellow? Please? No? Okay. I understand. It's just that it's so hard for me. Alright, so this part, boys and girls, it's going to be yellow.
Yes.
You want to color for me? Okay, go ahead. Color for me. Color yellow. No. It's okay, Papa. I know it's hard. I know it's hard for you. Está bien, mi amor. Yo sé que es difícil para ti. It's really hard to color here. It's just the job of a first, almost second grader. That's why it's so hard for me, because I'm not a second grader anymore. Okay. So here we go. Alright, so we're almost done. We only have 1 more. I'm sorry, David, I can carry you now, Papa. Okay. Here we go. Let's go ahead and do this one that we have over here. The last one in the outer part. You see, the last one in the outer part. Here we go. Let's see how many 10s and how many 1s we have. These are the 10s. I'm sorry, David, no puedo, mi amor. Tienes que ir para allá, mi amor, y ponte zapatos, ¿ok? No puedo, mi corazón. Si tú quieres, siéntate ahí, pero no puedo, mi niño. No, I can carry you now. Alright, here we go, boys and girls. So this is what we have. We're going to take a look at the 10s, and then we are going to take a look at the 1s. Ready? So let's see. How many 10s do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, and 4 10s. So here we have 4 10s. And then how many 1s do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 1s. So our number, boys and girls, it's going to be 46. So we go ahead and we color this part yellow because 46 is between 40 and 49. Alright, so this is what we have so far, boys and girls. All the outer part is yellow. Now we're gonna do this inner ring over here. Alright, so let's take a look at this one. We're gonna do the 10s and we're gonna do the 1s. How many 10s, boys and girls, do we have? 2. How many 1s do we have? 1. So my number is 21. 21. So 21 is between 20 and 29. I know this part is gonna be blue. We're gonna color the entire thing blue when we're finished. Okay, so once again, the 10s and the 1s. So here we go. We say how many 10s? 1 and 2 again. How many 1s? 1, 2, and 3. My number is 23. Over here, we're going to do the 10s. We're going to put the 1s. Let's see. How many 10s do we have? We have 1 tower, but careful with these because you have a bunch of 1s here. So let's count the 1s. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That means that now, boys and girls, you have 2 10s. How many 1s do you have? 1 and 2. What is your number? 21. So our number right here is going to be 21. I know that one came out hard to see. Alright, so let's take a look at this one now. Let's see how many 10s and how many 1s. Let's see. Here we have 2 10s. And here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 1s. So our number, boys and girls, is going to be 26. 26 is going to be your number. And now this one is pretty easy. You're going to see why. So we have 10s. How many 10s do we have? 2. How many 1s do we have? 0. We have no 1s. Let's do it again. The 10s and the 1s. Let's see, how many 10s do we have? 1 and 2 10s. How many ones do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. What is your number? 27. Let's do the tens and let's do the ones for this picture right here. So we only have one tower, so that means 110. I with this. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Once you have 10 single cubes, that means that you have another 10. So here you actually have 2 tens. Let's see how many ones. 1, 2, 3, and 4. The number is 24. And then the last one of this ring is going to be right here. So we have the tens and we have the ones. How many tens do we have? You might say 1, but look how many single ones you have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is 110 already. So you have 2 tens. And how many ones? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ones. Our number is 25. And now that we finished with all of these 20s, we're gonna color all of them blue. We color all of them blue. So all of them are going to be blue, right? All of them are going to be blue. That entire ring is going to be blue. All right. So it is very important that you color, boys and girls, so you can kind of see the final thing. I know some of you don't like to color. Some of you get lazy and tell me, no, I don't like to color. But I find coloring so much fun. I really like to have the time to color. It's relaxing, and you move your muscles, your tiny muscles in your fingers. Alright, so this is the right way. This is how it should look now. Okay, don't forget your shoes. Go put on shoes.
Never.
Alright, boys and girls, let's take a look at these, the part around the lining. Alright, so we have the tens and we have the ones. So we say 1 and 2. It seems like only 2 tens, but look, here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Here you have 10 cubes, and 10 cubes is the same thing as 110. So we have 3 in total, 1, 2, and 3. And then the ones is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So your number is going to be 35. 35 is between 30 and 39. So that part is going to be red. This other part is probably going to be red, right? All right, let's go for the next one. The tens and the ones. Let's see how many tens we have. We have 1, 2, 3. 3 tens. How many ones? No ones. 0 ones. All right, let's do more tens and more ones. Let's count. 1, 2. But look how many single cubes you have. So that means that here you have another 10. So how many tens do we have in all? 1, 2, 3. How many ones do we have? Here we have 5, 6, 7, 8. You have number 38. And that part is going to be red too. All right. So here we go with the tens and the ones again. Let's see, how many tens do you have? 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 ones. You have 36, right? All right, then we have these two. The 10 and the 1. Let's see how many tens. 1, 2, 3 tens. Let's see how many ones. 1, 2, 3, 4 ones. My number is 34. And then here we go for the last one. These are the tens and these are the ones. Here we go. So let's see, how many tens do we have here? We have 1 and 2 tens. Oh, but look, there's a bunch of ones there. So here we can see 5 and 5 makes 10. So here we can see 1, 2, and 3 tens. And then how many ones? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ones. So our number is 37. All of these numbers in these outer parts are between 30 and 39. So we are going to color all of them red. this red crayon is actually little. That's why it's let's see if I can actually leave that part without color so you can see the number. I want you to be able to see the number, and it's really hard to see it in red. Alright, so you colored this part red too. I'm leaving the number without color so you can see it. I need you to be able to see it. And at the end, boys and girls, you are going to see how cute this is going to look. And see, I'm leaving all these numbers because it's really easy to see through the yellow and through the blue, but not through the red. I want you to be able to see your numbers. Alright, and then we had the last one over here. So all of this is going to be red. You can color yours completely red. You don't have to leave these empty spaces. I left them so you can see the numbers. Alright, boys and girls, isn't it cute? You have yellow, you have blue, and then you have red on the inside. Now, I want you to find the lining. What color could the lining be? Don't forget, you're going to do the tens. And you're also going to do the ones. The tens are the towers. And then the ones are the single cubes. Once again, you're going to do the tens and you're going to do the ones. Don't forget. Alright. And then if the number is between 20 and 29, you color it blue. If the number is between 30 and 39, you color it red. And if the number is between 40 and 49, it's going to be yellow. Alright, boys and girls. So when I collect your packets, I'm going to be able to see what color did you use for the lining. That's going to be my surprise. Alright, boys and girls, that's it for our math lesson for today. We had a big practice today with the place values, and I hope you enjoy coloring all of these and then the lining. You're gonna do the last two, which is the lining. Ustedes ahorita van a hacer los últimos dos, que son el lining. Cuando yo recoja los paquetes, voy a poder ver de qué color es el lining. Well, boys and girls, that's it with our for our math lesson for today. I'll see you later for social studies. Bye, boys and girls.